right now standing and you seems happy as you are going to be a mother. You couldn't stop staring at Daz as soon you heard voice of JK coming back home after work and you got excited to tell him. You hide the test in your palm and run in excitement to tell your husband that you are pregnant and he is going to be a father soon. With a smile on your face you went to hall, but your precious smile fades after when you saw your husband JK holding another woman's hand tightly and on the other hand he is holding some papers. JK, he gives you a suspicious look and said, "I'm sorry, Ryan." Ryan, you got shocked. "What happened, JK? Is something wrong?" you asked him. JK, you nodded. While showing you papers, he said, "I want divorce from you, Ryan. We can't be together anymore. Let's separate." Your eyes widened up as you listened that your husband wants divorce from you. You gulped your saliva and went close to him while ruffling voice you asked him, "Is this a prank or something? You must be lying, right? And why are you holding your hands?" JK, in rude voice, "It's not a prank, not I'm lying. I really want divorce from you, for real." While looking at her, he said, "I love her and her name is Sophie. And she also loves me, hence I made up my mind. I want to live with her now. Understand?" You got too stunned to speak anything for some minutes as tears made their way from your eyes. You hid the test in your dress secretly and directly hugged JK while crying. "One, why are you doing this to me? If I had made any mistake, let me know. We will solve it together. But don't tell me to sign on these divorce papers. I won't give you divorce." JK, after hearing that you denied to sign, he became furious and grabbed your arm tightly. While making eye contact with you, "Are you mad? You have to sign on those papers, as I'm no longer interested in living with you. So do me a favor and leave me." One, you were completely heartbroken at the moment. Everything you thought just came back to you. You wiped your tears and said, "I give my everything to you, and this is what you give me as a return gift? What made you go and break your promise, huh? I'm just asking a divorce from you, not your life, Ryan," he said in a harsh voice. After POP, "So I know you must be in confusion that what is happening here. Let me explain so that I can clear up your confusion as well. JK and you are married to each other since 2 years. Everything was going good till the girl named Sophia steps into your life as the main reason, or you can see she's the root from where the disasters in your life begins. She's a proud woman who just dated rich men so that she can enjoy her life. JK used to love you so much as he really wanted a happy family with you, but since he met Sophie, he suddenly becomes all changed and fall in love with Sophie. Sophie came to interview in JK company and he successfully trapped JK. They started dating each other without you knowing, coming late at home, not caring about you, not talking to you, etc. And now some common traits for you given by JK. You ignored everything as you trust him, but you didn't know that he will cheat on you by dating someone else behind your back, as you were so excited to tell him that you are going to be his child mother. But after this all, you decided not to tell him anything. By moving ahead on this story, now when you have decided not to tell him that you're pregnant, you said to him, "You will regret it in future, JK. You aren't doing good to me. Please, for the last time I'm begging you, don't divorce me." You requested him at your best, but he denied and demanded divorce from you. You ran to your room with sadness and locked yourself, but he didn't even come to see you, and they left from there, leaving papers on the table. You sat on corner of that room crying for hours, but you decided to divorce him and went to downstairs. You signed on papers and left it on the table. You decided to leave the meeting and packed your stuff. After some times, you left the museum, but you were unsure what you would do next and where you would stay. Moreover, as per the paper statement, JK has only a mission for you to stay after divorce, but you didn't want to take his anything now. Instead, you went to your friend named Giselle because she lives alone. Giselle, she welcomed you and after some times, while looking at your luggage, she asked you, "Are you going somewhere, Ryan? You seem to have a lot of luggage with you." Ryan, you were very unhappy as you couldn't hold yourself to tell Giselle the truth, so you tell her everything. After listening, Giselle, shocked and quite angry. "What? JK divorced you? How could he do this to you? And you're pregnant too, right?" Ryan, "He divorced me for another girl, but he didn't know that I'm pregnant." You replied to her, Giselle. She asked you curiously, "What? You didn't tell him? Why?" Ryan, "Actually, if he got to know about this child, he may try to take her away from me. I don't want to lose my child, so I didn't tell him. Well, I was just looking for a place to stay. Do you know any apartment or rent here?" you asked her. Giselle, "You can stay with me as long as you want. Moreover, I live alone. In fact, you're pregnant. You need someone to take care of you, so I suggest you to live with me only, okay?" After POP, after some time of thinking, you agreed to live with her as she is really a caring person who always takes care of you. You even took a job in her company so that you can be financially independent. On the other hand, JK was in full enjoyment with her girlfriend. He never even called you. After 4 months, head workers. Juan, can you bring some boxes from 4th floor to 7th floor? We need them for today's meeting. Juan, you agreed and went to 4th floor using lift. As you reached on 4th floor, you saw there's a lot of boxes there. As they are heavy, but you have no choice left and you pick as much boxes as you can. Because you were holding them on vertical way, it was very hard for you to see, but you kept on walking. While walking, you didn't saw a person coming towards you and you got bumped into him and the boxes fell on the floor. I'm really sorry, please forgive me, I didn't saw you coming, you said to the person whom you got bumped into. Krish, that's okay, he said to you in deep voice. After saying he didn't say anything else but was just looking at you very curiously. One, you found it weird but you ignored it anyway and then you picked boxes. But you heard him stopping you from picking them up. You looked up straight in his eyes and asked him, what's wrong with it? And why are you stopping me to do my work? You asked him in great anger. Fish. But he didn't say anything and picked all the boxes and started going from there, leaving you in confusion. One, hey wait, where are you taking them to? You screamed but he didn't listen. Is he mad or something? After some time of thinking of his disbehavior, reality hits you suddenly and he went to the 4th floor again for less boxes. But you didn't find any boxes there. What is happening with me today? I'm already exhausted and now I can't even find boxes. As you suddenly remembered you have meeting and you're running late, you started going to attend the meeting on time. Giselle, after reaching on time, Ryan, where were you? You know, meeting is just going to start in few minutes. Ryan, don't ask me, Giselle. What take me this much time? Actually, I got bumped into a weird person while holding boxes and they fell off. I apologized to him and he said it's okay. After he took all the boxes and went from there without saying something, you explained her. As you heard that the meeting has started and the CEO is coming, you suddenly started paying attention to the meeting and as you look at your CEO, you got full shock. What is he doing here? You said in low voice and Giselle answered. What do you mean by that one? He's the CEO of our company, but do you know him? One, you got amazed after hearing that the person whom you got bumped into is not someone else, but your CEO, and you started hiding your face so that he can't recognize you. He is that person, Giselle, to whom I got bumped into, and I even got angry on him. You tell her in low voice while hiding your face. Krish. He went and sat on a chair and started introducing himself to everyone, as suddenly his eyes went on you and saw you hiding your face, so he asked you to pay attention. And as you saw your face, he recognized you and raised his eyebrows. But he didn't say anything and started meeting. You were just feeling embarrassed. You found Krish quite weird because he always stares at you and pays his full attention to you. Moreover, he always finds a new way to see you. Now it's been like 2 months and today is party in your company of New Year and you and Giselle get beautifully dressed and went to party. Everyone gives you a lot of appreciation for your red dress and look. As suddenly you saw Krish entering inside party hall and his eyes was only looking for you as always. And as he saw his eyes widened up and his legs got freezed for a minute, he couldn't express his reaction but was just looking at you whole time. After when the party got over, Krish, he couldn't hold himself more and he came to you. Hey Miss Warren, if you don't mind, can you meet me after everyone left for some time? Warren, you were quite amazed, but as he's your boss, so you agreed and went to meet him. Mr. Krish, you said to him. Krish, he looked towards you in quite nervous way. Oh, I wanted to tell you something. He became so nervous and shy at that moment. He gulped his saliva and said in quite confident way, I have been noticing you from so long, and from the first day I saw you when we bumped into each other, I started to liking you. 1. You got fully shocked after hearing that your CEO likes you. Krish, I know it's feel quite embarrassing to you, but I already saw you carrying those heavy boxes and you were looking so exhausted. So I already picked them and went from there while breathing heavily. I became so nervous whenever I'm around you, so I couldn't collect the courage to tell you that I like you. 1. You were too stunned to speak anything, but after all you answered him in trembling voice. I'm really sorry to make you feel this way, but I can't say anything about it. Krish, I'm not forcing you, Miss Warren. I just want to know if you have any kind of feeling for me. 1. I never thought of liking you, Mr. Krish, as I want to request you to stop liking me, please. You requested him. You started going from there. Krish, are you rejecting me? He asked you in soft voice. I just want to know, are you rejecting me or you need time? So I request you to tell me. 1. You couldn't hold it back and answered him. I'm not rejecting you, nor I need any time to think because after hearing the truth, you will yourself reject me. Krish, I didn't get which truth you're talking about. 1. Okay, I will tell you. You decided to tell him everything because you have no choice left. I'm already a married woman, but my husband divorced me, even though I'm pregnant with his child. So it's better for you to stop liking me, Krish. He couldn't believe his ears, and you explained him everything in more details. I'm really sorry, I didn't know anything about your personal life, but still, I couldn't believe it. 1. You didn't say anything and ran from there without saying anything in written because you feel hurt as you again remembered your past. From that day, whenever you saw your boss anywhere, you try your best to ignore him, as now your 6th month is almost getting over and your 7th month is going to start. So you decided to leave the job for some months and went to give information to your boss while leave. Worker, Mr. Krish, Miss Wine wants to meet you. Krish, yes, let her come in. 1. In quite nervousness, he went inside. Mr. Krish, while handing him papers, you said to him, I'm leaving job. Krish, he stood up and spoke up immediately. What? What are you leaving job, Miss Wang? Because of me, right? I'm sorry if my words hurts you, but it doesn't mean that you will leave your job. I tried my best to stop liking you, but I failed. I can't stop, I'm sorry. But I won't bother you, Wang. Don't leave your job. Wang, he got quite shocked. I'm not leaving this company forever, just for some months. I need some rest before my delivery, that's why. Krish, what? He looked at papers and read it down. He claimed down. Oh, I thought you were leaving forever. I'm sorry. Why? But can't you stop liking me? I already told you I'm going to be a mother now of someone else's child. Even after knowing you still like me. Krish, I'm sorry. I couldn't deny, but I can't stop. I'm sorry. Can we at least friends? He asked you. Why? You become confused. After thinking a lot, you agreed and went outside. As per leave, you stopped going company from the next day. I know in this part, JK's part is too short, as I have shown the afterlife of JK after JK divorced her. The main story where JK will get to know the truth and regret it will gonna start from second part. Hence, if you like the story, comment right now for second part, as I always love to read them. To be continued in second part. The end. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please go like and subscribe to my channel, Signature, handle Signature and you, and please guys support me. I work really hard for you guys. Bye bye, see you soon.